Welcome to the Sports Fury. I am Josh.
And I'm Sean.
And the 2017 NFL schedule has just been released.
Yes, it has.
Holy shit, we got a lot to talk about here. Me and Sean are particularly excited because, yes, I'm a diehard Chicago Bears fan. Sean's a diehard Dallas Cowboys fan. But we also appreciate the NFL in general. We appreciate, players like Tom Brady and, Odell Beckham Jr. and so on, And me and Sean last year, we set a goal with for ourselves to one day visit all NFL stadiums across the league. Maybe go 3 to 4 games a year. We started that last year, so we were really excited when this schedule came out because now we can really start planning about what we're going to do next year, and we'll get into that a little bit later on in the video. First thing I want to open this up with, opening night. Chiefs at Patriots. Now, a lot of people thought the Falcons and the Patriots were going to open the season because, it's a Super Bowl rematch and everything. But, no, we're going to get Chiefs and Patriots, and I'm fine with that. That's going to be a great game.
That's phenomenal. First off, that could have been the AFC Championship game. Steelers obviously came back and beat the Chiefs. So I picked the Chiefs to be in the AFC Championship. You picked the Steelers, so you were right on that one, Josh. So I like it though. They're two great teams. They're pretty much the top two teams in the AFC to me, in my eyes. So I'm excited to see that team go at it.
Now our first Sunday Night Football is going to be Giants at Cowboys again. I mean, you guys have had Sunday Night Football opening the season. What? How many years in a row now? It seems like Cowboys and Giants.
3 in a row, actually. 3 in a row, and they pretty much all, if I recall correctly, have been Sunday Night Football. I went to it a couple years ago. It was phenomenal. Romo brought us back, game-winning drive with like seconds remaining. But no, it's a great matchup, man. I think we played 4 times out of the last 6 years or something like that. 5 years, I don't know.
Oh, it's been a lot though.
It's been a lot, man, and they swept us last year. It's
probably going to be a really good game because it's usually a good game. Got to
get our revenge. Yeah.
Maybe you guys can actually beat the Giants this year. We'll see.
I don't like that little jab, Josh.
Now, we got a doubleheader for Monday Night Football. Our first Monday Night Football games are going to be Saints at Vikings and Chargers at Broncos. I guess those are okay games. I mean, whatever. But, yeah.
I don't know. Josh, is it just me? But typically the very first week of Monday Night Football is never good.
No. Especially that second game. Everyone's tuned out before
everybody's
halftime.
Asleep.
And they're just rambling, the commentators usually, because
it doesn't start till like 9:30 at night.
Game. Yeah.
Nobody's awake. Everybody's going to sleep. It's a Monday.
Okay.
Yeah.
But now I want to talk about some of the most notable matchups for next year.
Yes.
All right. So Seahawks, Packers, Week 1. That's going to be a good game.
Oh, Packers. Yep. That is definitely going to be. Mm-hmm.
At Bucks, Week 5, Thursday Night Football. I think that's going to be a really good game because I think the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to be something special to watch next year. A good up-and-coming team. And Deshaun Jackson, Mike Evans, that's going to be really fun to see.
It's going to be a great team. And they're going to be on Hard Knocks, by the way.
Yep.
I think we're both
got that Hard Knocks, so that's going to be really interesting to watch, too.
Yep.
Cowboys at Raiders, Week 15, Sunday Night Football. That's going to be a hell of a game. Oh, man. And
I wish it was in Dallas. God, I wish it was in Dallas.
And you guys are probably going to lose that one.
I'm sure. We're not going to lose. But 2 of the best offensive lines. I love it.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Absolutely. That's going to be a pretty good game. Patriots at Steelers, also Week 15. That's going to be really good to watch. You got the Killer Bees going up against the New England Patriots.
Yep.
That's going to be a hell of a game. Cowboys at Falcons.
Oh,
what maybe could have been the NFC Championship game last year. So we'll see how it goes this time. I mean, when they play against each other, Falcons are going to beat the Cowboys, I'm sure.
Hey now. Let's continue. We'll get into this. Let's continue.
Another notable matchup: Packers at Falcons, a rematch of the NFC Championship game, and it'd probably be worse. I think the Falcons are probably will probably destroy the Packers even more so because I don't really know what the Packers are going into this year. I mean, as far as their running game's concerned, they're definitely not having Eddie Lacy. He's gone, and I don't know. Maybe it'll be a great game. No, it'll be a good game. It'll be a good game. I just think the Falcons are just gonna be. I just think the Falcons are gonna be really, really special next year. They're gonna be a force to be reckoned with next year.
I think so too. I'm right there.
Steelers at Chiefs. That's going to be a really good game.
It's always good, man.
That's a rematch
gonna be good.
from their playoff game. There probably going to be some bumping of the heads there.
Oh, yeah.
Some little heated exchanges there in that game.
The Steelers came back and beat the Chiefs, and the Chiefs should have won that game. And so, I really think that Chiefs better show up, man. Their offense better show up. Let me just say that.
Another matchup, Chiefs again. Chiefs at Raiders.
Oh,
Week
divisional
7,
game.
Thursday Night Football. They play twice, so that's going to be both of their games are going to be great because Chiefs and Raiders. God damn, that's going to be a fucking good ass game.
I went to that game last year, and that was a phenomenal.
Yeah, that was one of the games that we bought tickets for last year. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make it because I was very, very sick. So Sean had to go by himself, and
it was completely worth it. Besides me almost dying from the cold.
No, but Arrowhead, I bet, was awesome.
It was amazing.
Patriots at Raiders, Week 11. That's going to be at Mexico City.
Oh yes, that's the one that I really. God,
that could be an AFC, championship matchup preview.
That could be. It should have been if Derek Carr wouldn't have got hurt last year.
Maybe.
Just throwing that out there.
But that's definitely going to be one of the top games to watch to look out for next year.
Oh, yeah.
And then, of course, you got Falcons at Patriots. Super Bowl matchup, rematch at Week 7, Sunday Night Football.
Who do you think's going to win that one?
So that Week 7, you got Chiefs and Raiders on Thursday, and then Falcons and Patriots that Sunday. That's going to be a hell of a Week 7.
Who do you think's going to win the rematch, Josh?
Oh, shit. The Patriots are probably going to be the best team next year. That's but I got Falcons as my number 2. So, shit, man. We could have another great.
Who's going to want it more?
I don't know, man.
Who's going to want it? I don't know.
Falcons are going to definitely have the chip on their shoulder, but that's not going to matter to the Patriots because the Patriots do what they do.
Yeah.
They get shit done. So I cannot wait for Week 7. Another game, Packers at Cowboys, Week 5.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there goes. Maybe you guys beat the Packers. You guys should be able to beat the Packers, I guess. I don't really care either way. Oh no, I do. Yes, if you guys go ahead and beat the Packers, that would work out great because we're gonna need all the help we need next year, Chicago Bears, because our schedule looks pretty brutal, man. It's a tough schedule for us, Chicago Bears. We opened the season against the Falcons at home. Falcons are going to Soldier Field, and
they're going to put an ass whooping on y'all. I'm just throwing that out there.
We got a young up and coming team, especially on the defensive side, and then we got Jordan Howard at running back. We got a tough schedule next year.
Hey, y'all have a great quarterback in Mike Glennon.
Yeah. Now, Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is a huge day for football.
Yes.
We got Vikings at Lions. We got the Chargers at Cowboys, and the Giants at Redskins. Which one of those pops out to you that you're looking forward to?
Oh, man. Obviously, you already know Cowboys, right? I love my Cowboys. I'm going to be watching them on Turkey Day. Yeah. But
Chargers, Cowboys, Giants, Redskins are probably the better games. No.
I'm going to go with Giants.
No. Vikings and Lions. I just slipped my mind that Vikings had a damn great defense last year, right?
Yeah.
And the Lions, they're making some moves. They're looking pretty good. They looked pretty good last year.
Yeah.
They should get better going into next year. So,
honestly, I will say this.
It could be a good game.
I really do believe that Vikings, Lions, and Redskins, Giants, right, are those games are going to be better than the Chargers, Cowboys. Like, I'm not just saying that. It's hard for me to say that because I'm a Cowboy fan, but those are divisional games, and the division games are always great.
Yeah.
They're always close. You never know what's going to happen. And like you said, Lions are going to be better. Vikings, hopefully they're going to be healthier.
Yep.
But I like all those two games over the Cowboys and Chargers. Overall, I'm going to enjoy watching my Cowboys beat those Chargers because those Chargers, they're in a rebuild stage, so we're going to put a whooping on them. But the other games are going to be more enjoyable as an NFL fan.
So those are the notable matchups that are happening next year.
Yeah.
You guys let us know which of those matchups really intrigue you, or are there other matchups that we may have missed that you think that are going to be great and that you're looking forward to. Let us know in the comments down below. If I missed something, Sean missed something, let us know. But those are some those are some great games, man. Holy
I'm excited.
Shit. That week 7, god damn.
It's gonna be a good week 7. It's gonna be a good year, man. I feel like this is gonna be a great year for a lot of teams. We're gonna have some good competition this
week
year.
15 also Patriots, Steelers, Cowboys, Raiders. That's gonna be a good week too. Patriots, Bucks, Cowboys, Packers, week 5.
Yeah.
Now, the toughest schedule. The teams with the toughest schedule, according to NFL.com, basically the NFC East and the AFC West have the toughest schedules. Dallas Cowboys, they said you guys have a pretty
the toughest. Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I look at your schedule; it is pretty tough. But man, Chicago Bears, they weren't in that top 10 list, and I'm like, we should be because our schedule's pretty damn brutal. But
you kind of, I honestly, as a Bears fan, I know it's you might not want to say it, but you kind of hope y'all just fuck up the whole season so you got to have a high draft pick next year. Because let's get real here, y'all aren't going to do much. I'm not just talking shit here, but y'all are in a rebuild stage. Y'all need to build up that team overall, and I think y'all don't want to have a good record. Just kind of throwing that out there.
The easiest schedule. Teams with the easiest schedule. Colts supposedly have the easiest schedule going into next year.
Yeah.
As well as the Steelers, Seahawks, 49ers. This is according to NFL.com. But again, this is all based off of what happened last year, right? So all that shit could change.
You never know.
It's a whole new year.
You never know what team's going to be that Cinderella team like the Falcons were. You know? Falcons were projected to be not even a Super Bowl or not even a playoff team. And look what happened, So you never know what team might come up.
So now getting into me and Sean.
Yeah.
Now last year, me and Sean we went to Nashville, Tennessee to go see the Titans and Jaguars because we liked both of those teams and the moves that they were making, and we thought these are really good young up and coming teams. So we wanted to go check them out, and we had a blast in Nashville. Nashville is a great city. So anybody who's watching this, who's from Nashville, who's a Titans fan, we had a great time there. LP Field, formerly LP Field. I forgot what it was called now.
Nissan Stadium, I think. Nissan.
Yeah, okay. But we got some of those while we were there. You still got yours. I still got mine somewhere. But man, I'm
gonna have blue shit everywhere now because these things like fucking shed like crazy.
It was a great time, man. Nashville has some good ass food. The people there are great. Oh man, they're so nice. At the game,
hospitality, man. Never.
The game itself, it was a fun, very chill atmosphere. The fans there are great, so it was a great experience.
And the best part, besides the game, was White Castle. I just want to throw that out there.
Oh, yeah, you guys have White Castle over there, man.
That's the best part, Josh. How'd you forget about that?
Went to White Castle. That was like the first thing we did when we got out there before we went to the game.
We were both exhausted. We could barely fucking keep our eyes open. But we're like, White Castle.
But that doesn't compare to, when we went downtown, we got some, some Tennessee barbecue. Oh, my God.
Dude, that was pretty good.
That was some good ass food. That was some of the best food I've ever had.
Yeah, that was good.
But anyway, we also went to the very next week. We went to Tampa, and we saw the Bucks and Falcons on Thursday Night Football.
Hold on.
And
memorabilia. Yeah.
And that was a crazy ass experience because check this out. So, Sean, this was after the Cubs won the World Series, right? So, of course, I did not get any sleep. Sean was back in Austin. He was like, I'm not going to leave until this game is over. And, of course, the game got a rain delay and went on. And
God, that was the worst.
so, Sean didn't leave till really late. He drove all the way up here toward the Dallas area. And we got, 2 hours of sleep, maybe?
Well, so I didn't get there until 3 or 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
And then, I got maybe an hour or two of sleep. That the most.
And then we had a very early flight.
Yeah.
We were leaving that morning, and I had trouble getting Sean to get the fuck up and get out of the goddamn house. I'm like, no, you don't understand. We have to leave now. And by the time we get on the highway, I'm like, we're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. We left way too late. And Sean was like, I'll get us there. And he just and fucking drives like a fucking maniac, which is exactly what we needed because we barely got to the gate on time to get to Tampa. If we would not have made that flight, we would have been fucked. We would not have gotten there in time. So we got to Tampa. We got there, and we were waiting for our shuttle to our hotel. Guy took forever, and I was getting pissed. Oh,
we both were mad.
I was calling them. I was calling them up. I'm like, where the fuck are you guys? Get your ass. Of course, I wasn't cussing like that, but I was pretty damn pissed. Yeah. And they finally picked us up, and the guy was like, listen, the reason why I couldn't, I got here so late is because there's heavy traffic. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. And then as soon as we leave the airport, the hotel was literally right down the street from from the airport. And it took us over an hour, right? An hour and a half to get there.
The stadium was right there by the airport. So we have the stadium, the airport, and our hotel's over here, right? It's right over there. So we had to go past the stadium. So the parking had just opened up. So everybody's trying to get into the parking and tailgate.
It was a nightmare. Oh my God,
we could have walked. We could have walked from the fucking airport and got to the hotel before we would have gotten there in the car.
And then so we get to the airport. We get to the hotel, and it's a shitty hotel. Oh my God. I'm gonna post pictures and videos of this experience, in another video. But it was so crappy. It smelled like death and cigarettes.
It smelled like piss.
Yes. Everything smelled like piss.
But it was just so close. We couldn't pass it up because it was so close to the damn stadium. We're like, hey man, we could just walk there. Yeah. Because that's what we did in Tennessee. We stayed literally across the street from the stadium, and it was the best thing in the world.
Yeah. So. We get into our room, we unpack and everything, and then I'm like, okay, Sean, we gotta go. And we gotta walk to the stadium. Yeah. And we're so fucking exhausted because we had not slept, and we walked all the way to the stadium, which was one of the longest walks ever.
It felt like it. It really wasn't that long, but it felt forever because we were so exhausted.
We get to the game, we sit down in our seats, and I sat next to the most hairiest guy that has ever existed on Earth. This guy,
totally forgot.
You could barely tell what skin tone this guy was. He was just all hair, and he was sitting right next to me, and I had a Coke, right, and this guy's hair. Jesus Christ! So I go down to take a sip of my Coke. And there is hair on my Coke, and I just look over at him. I'm like, you motherfucker. And he's just sitting there like it's no big deal. Like, yeah, I'm a hairy motherfucker, and I'm going to wear a sleeveless shirt and shorts and think that's okay to be on public like that, looking the way I do. But, so I didn't want to move. I was just kind of leaning like this towards Sean. I'm like, I don't want to touch this motherfucker. I'm really thirsty, but drinking anything is not an option because this guy's hair is just going to get all over it. But nonetheless, it was a great game. It was phenomenal. Two of the best highlights of all last year happened in that game.
Yep. Julio Jones, that toe tap in the back of the end zone. Mike Evans, that one-handed catch as he got fucking drilled.
Yeah.
And got a concussion.
That happened right in front of us. That was it was right there. It was just awesome. It was a great game. Great. John Lynch got his number put out there in the stadium there.
Yep.
That was a really good moment.
That was awesome.
And then, of course, just like we did in Tennessee, we stuck around after the game, and we got, we were right in front of the the post game crew, and we saw that happening.
Keep going. Hold on, I'll be right back.
And it was awesome. We got to see Matt Ryan being interviewed, and yeah, you still got your cups. Yeah, I got my cup somewhere.
The Ring of Honor, John Lynch, Siege the Day. Oh yeah, dude, I still got it.
Yep.
I was like, I know I have the cup somewhere because I wanted to keep this John Lynch being into the Ring of Honor. It was great, man. It was great.
Absolutely. Another game that we went to Cowboys and Chicago Bears here in Dallas.
Oh, of course, yeah.
We went to that game. We got to witness Dak Prescott's first passing touchdown, which was a Dez
Bryant. Yep.
We got to see Zeke go off. Zeke did that hurdle against my Bears. That's been on almost all of his highlights.
Oh yeah.
So it was a really cool game. And the Bears lost, but it was really cool seeing the emergence of Jordan Howard because Langford went down that game. And when he went down, I looked over at Sean. I was like, I'm kind of glad that happened because this Jordan Howard dude, this dude's better than him, and he's gonna fucking beast. And sure enough, he started fucking beasting you guys.
That guy
we got to see Jordan
off.
Howard. We got to see Zeke. We got to see Dak Prescott, Dez Bryant. It was pretty cool. And then another game that we bought tickets for was Kansas City Chiefs and Oakland Raiders in Kansas City because Arrowhead is a place every NFL fan should go check out.
The loudest stadium. It got the record. It broke the record.
Unfortunately, I was very sick. I got so sick to the point where we couldn't even record here on Sports Fury for like a month and a half. I was just so fucking sick. And Sean had to go by himself. And, I felt really shitty about it because I really wanted to go. So
I drove 10 hours by myself.
So we're going to have to do that one again. We're going to do a do-over on Chiefs and Raiders at Arrowhead.
Yeah.
So here's what we're thinking about going next year, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Here's our plan. Our plan is to see Tom Brady.
Oh, yeah, we have to see Tom Brady.
We want to see Drew Brees because, his career's coming to an end soon. And we want to see Carson Palmer and Larry Fitzgerald before they retire. So we're thinking about going to the Cardinals and Texans in Week 11.
Mm-hmm.
We're thinking about going to the Patriots at Saints Week 2.
Yes.
And we're also thinking about, we want to go to a Bears and Cowboys game, as always. So we're thinking about going to Chiefs at Cowboys Week 9 and Packers at Bears Week 10. That's what we're thinking about. Could change. But Cardinals, Texans, Patriots, Saints are pretty much set in stone. Yeah. But guys, if you're watching this, let us know what you think. What games should we go check out next year? Besides Cardinals, Texans, Patriots, Saints, Bears, Cowboys, we could always go to that. My dad has season tickets to the Bears, so we can go to any game, anytime. And Cowboys, we can go to any Cowboys game. So
right down the road.
Let us know what games you guys think we should go check out. And if you watch this whole video and you listen to us talk about these games that we went to, you're a real trooper, and we appreciate you guys. Letting us go on like that. But that's the NFL schedule. That's what we're looking forward to next year. Let us know what you guys are looking forward to next year, and can't wait, man.
Yeah, and don't forget to share, subscribe if you haven't done so already, for our future content. We're gonna definitely be putting out a lot of videos every week about the NFL.
Yep.
Me and Josh are so excited. We can't wait.
Yeah, so like, comment, subscribe, share this video, and just one step closer, man. Just another thing. Closer to the NFL season starting up. We got the draft. Got the draft coming up. We're going to go live at the draft. So be sure to check us out there. Yeah. And
our very first live stream. Check us out.
Yep.